Denise Richards is back in the spotlight, but this time it is not because of a casting announcement, a reality show feud, or an old Hollywood headline returning to trend. The conversation now is about something far more personal: the public reaction to her facelift before and after, and what it says about celebrity image, aging, and transparency. In the latest public update tied to Denise Richards, attention shifted from red carpets and interviews to a much more intimate question. Why was this the moment she appeared willing to let people see the change so directly? Subscribe, like, and share to support Starline Daily for more celebrity updates and trending entertainment news based on publicly confirmed information. To understand why this story caught so much attention, it helps to start with Denise Richards' public image. For decades, she has been one of those celebrities whose appearance has always been part of the conversation. From her breakout years in film to reality television and pop culture coverage, her look has been treated as part of her brand almost as much as her acting credits. That is exactly why this before and after moment landed differently. It was not random internet speculation or paparazzi guesswork. It became a broader conversation because it appeared tied to a public-facing update, and viewers immediately read it as a rare look behind the polished version of celebrity beauty. That is where the story becomes bigger than a cosmetic procedure. In Hollywood, audiences are used to seeing results, but not always the process. Fans often see the red carpet reveal, the fresh interview look, or the final photo shoot, while the decisions behind those changes stay private. In Denise Richards' case, what seems to be drawing attention is not only the facelift itself, but the fact that the discussion moved into the open. That changes the tone of the story. It stops being rumor and becomes part of a documented public narrative about image, confidence, and how stars decide what they are comfortable sharing. There is also an important career context here. Denise Richards has spent years moving between scripted entertainment, tabloid attention, and reality television, which means the audience already feels unusually close to her life story. She first became widely known through high-profile film roles in the late 1990s and then remained in the public eye through television, interviews, and reality programming. That matters because reality television changes how celebrity stories are received. When a personal update surfaces through that lens, viewers often treat it less like a beauty headline and more like a chapter in an ongoing public timeline. Another reason this story is trending is because it connects to a larger shift in celebrity culture. Cosmetic procedures are no longer discussed only in whispers or denials. More public figures now speak openly about treatments, surgery, recovery, and the pressure to maintain a certain image on camera. Denise Richards' facelift before and after is resonating because it fits into that wider movement toward disclosure, but it also carries extra weight because she comes from an era of celebrity culture that was often much more guarded. For many viewers, that contrast is the real headline. It is not only about what changed, it is about what she chose to acknowledge publicly. At the same time, this is where accuracy matters. Not every detail that circulates online is necessarily confirmed by Denise Richards herself. Exact procedural details, timing, motivations, and recovery specifics should only be stated when publicly confirmed by Richards, her representatives, or official on-camera material. If certain details have not been directly confirmed, then the right way to say it is simple: this has not been publicly confirmed. That distinction is especially important in appearance-related stories, because the internet discussion moves faster than verified facts. What is confirmed in the broad public sense is Denise Richards' long-standing place in beauty and entertainment coverage, and that any visible before and after tied to her name is going to trigger immediate reaction. Some viewers see openness, others see the impossible beauty standards that women in entertainment continue to face, and some simply see a celebrity taking control of her own narrative instead of letting gossip define it. That range of reaction is part of why the story continues to travel. It is not just about surgery, it is about image, control, and how much honesty audiences now expect from stars they have watched for years. Denise Richards has lived through multiple phases of fame, from blockbuster-era celebrity to reality TV scrutiny to a more mature stage of public life. Because of that, every new appearance gets measured against older versions of her image. Before and after stories thrive on that comparison,